Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Just Another Car Show. My name is Ben, and now that we got my Miata done with a beautiful paint job and a nice wide body kit, there's just one more problem: the speed. Miatas are notoriously slow, and I think it's time we start down the path to more power. Now, we can't just slap a turbo or a supercharger on. We want the car to work well with the power, so we're gonna need some supporting mods. And the first thing we're gonna do is the rear end. So when we say the booty or the rear end, what are we actually talking about? Not the tires, those are already fat. We're talking about the differential. There is one major problem with the NA Miatas. In 1997, the base model NA Miatas came with an open differential. Because it's an open differential, some like to say it has one wheel peel. So why is one wheel peel bad? And how can gear ratios affect torque? Is this something worth doing on your car? Make sure you stay to the end of the video to see how this would affect your project.
Oh, maybe not so bad. Oh, we don't need it. I just wanted to catch the washer. Oh, that smells so bad. There's gasoline smell over here from Sam yesterday. There's Diffs smell over here. I'm losing it. Diffs?
Think a battery powered one's gonna do it? Don't do it.
Don't doubt my Ryobi.
Let's hit the brake. Yep.
Oh, fuck, that hurt. Yeah, I'll just be here for about 20 seconds.
But finally, after a whole day, we got one axle out. Oh man.
Oh man, that probably hurt.
Well, definitely pushed on the axle.
So since we're having such trouble with the other axle, we're gonna start with the exhaust because we have to get the exhaust off anyway. What the hell?
Rusty Miata.
Oh, the gun.
Oh, the gun's dead?
Is that why?
How did we kill the battery?
Yeah.
I said it's nice to lay under something that isn't metal. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
All right, well, bottom line is the parts on this car are not coming off very easily. The axles are fused to the wheel hubs. Had to smash a pinky to get one out, couldn't get the other one out. We had to cut a bunch of shit just to get the exhaust pipes out so we could get to the drive shaft. This is not gonna be a one-day project. We'll most likely see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully we won't have to break or buy that many new parts.
That's an old Miata diff right there, baby. Wow.
So how do differentials work, and why are they in almost every single car on the road? In short, all a differential does is transfer power from one direction to another. If we spin this input shaft, you'll notice that the output shaft actually spins a little bit slower. And that, my friends, is a gear reduction ratio for torque multiplication. Gear ratios are really important to get your car moving. And without good gear ratios in your diff, your transmission's first gear would have to be astronomically low to even be able to get your car moving from a stop. It's the perfect unison of the gears in your transmission and in your diff that allow the torque to be multiplied enough to get your car moving from the stop. The old diff we had in the car has a 4:10 gear ratio. The new diff we're putting in the car has a 4:30 gear ratio. That 5% gear reduction is actually going to reduce our top speed by that margin, but it's going to multiply the torque by that same number. Now that should give the car a little bit more pep in its step with that 5% increase in power all across the entire power band. The second really important part about this new diff is the fact that it's a limited slip differential. This was the main factor in us deciding to do this project. And the real benefit of this piece is its internals. LSDs either use clutches or springs to lock both tires together under power. Without an LSD, when you lose traction, one wheel starts spinning and all the power from your drivetrain goes to that one wheel, which actually prevents the car from moving forward under power.
Got this new diff in, and not only is this going to help us with launching the car, this is also going to help us when we're exiting a corner. We'll be able to put more power down and exit more quickly. Let's go. I'll take it easy.
All right, guys, we just got that alignment. Last time we tested this, we had the one wheel peel, but we got that LSD in there now. We're gonna see how this guy performs right now. Let's go. Yo, my guys, yo. That was a way better experience. I actually launched this Miata for the first time ever, actually felt the traction grab in the rear end, felt the car move, felt a lot more exciting than the one wheel peel, I gotta say.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's get it, let's get it. Let's check it out. Okay, so the first thing I noticed when driving the car is the gear ratios are actually shorter gear ratios now, because we went from a 4.10 to a 4.30 gear ratio, which means I'm actually shifting sooner in the car. The car didn't actually gain any power, but because I get up into the RPMs faster now, I feel like I'm driving faster. So it makes the driver feel like the car is quicker and essentially more exciting. But the other thing that I really have to pay attention to now is oversteer. Now I have a car with a very short wheelbase, and now I can oversteer, which means I can also snap steer. Which means I have to like almost respect the car a lot more in turns. It's a good car for people who don't know how to drive. And when I got this car, I didn't know how to drive at all. Not having an LSD was actually to my benefit as a bad driver. I wouldn't be prepared if the car did oversteer. So it's actually been nice to practice with the RX-7 that we have, to learn from Sam, to practice on the sims, to kind of know what oversteer does. Now, as I drive this car, I respect it more on downshifts because of my axle issues in the RX-7. I respect it more on oversteer, and then therefore I have to respect it more on snap steer. So it makes corners more exciting on just basic roads, and it makes the shifting a more engaging experience because I have those shorter gears now. All right, guys, so if you guys don't have a torsion LSD in your Miata, we highly recommend you guys putting one in, especially in these older ones. It's such an analog experience, but be prepared. You're gonna have some rusted, broken stuff, and it's gonna take a lot longer than you anticipated. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to check out all the other things we're doing. We got the race car, we're always working on something over here, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Woo!